The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air is Jackson. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 23 yards, the final tally. Out of the gun, a give to Evans. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. And now the
Let's get it, man. This fucking game time. You got it.
For a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. This is 2nd and 8. Samuel going to go in motion right. Jackson being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Let's get it. Gotta get this nigga.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Knock out. Who caught that, bro?
Reaching the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Evans. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven 1st.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Evans.
Gotta be funny, dog.
He's immediately taken down at the line of
scrimmage. Right into a hit stick, bro.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 17-yard line.
Jackson now. And he's into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson from 17 yards out. And the Ravens will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let's get it, man. All right, we got the first
so
goal.
Following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Yeah, it's fine.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. at their own 33-yard line.
Let's see if this guy is fat, of course. It's fat. That's Nick got smoked, per usual.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Sandra blitz. 55 wide.
Now Rivers. That'll be caught by Rice.
That's perfect.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Rivers now. Throwing left side, it's complete.
I don't think it's off.
Rookie from Arkansas on target there. It's a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st down, Clemens. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Definitely not there. Just fine.
He finds his man complete. That's Lambert. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage. It's 1st and 10.
You that, right?
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's like 2 or 33, so.
Rivers.
It's a bomb. That's a fucking bomb, bro.
For a Chargers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7.
Stop on defense and straight.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left.
No,
he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They go play action with Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Come on, baby.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted.
Block.
Now he's free at the 35.
Block.
And a huge
Shit,
return
box.
as he'll take this
Let's
one
get it.
all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there.
Get it,
He
white
should know
boy.
better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Sure doing around me, bro. Sure doing around me.
Following the interception here, Rivers.
That's
And that
fucking
is
lazy, bro. You gotta connect
incomplete.
it.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit
It was
harder
not
to run
fucking
by
zone
guys.
coverage, bro.
And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there.
They're gonna
And it
dot
winds
that
up
fuck
incomplete.
open. You're not there. You're not that sir.
To throw, Rivers. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Take
A
it too
good
easy,
pickup
bro.
there, 21 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
I want to run it, but at the same time, it's like nothing open for it.
Now Rivers.
I can't.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Come on, man. Give the celebration on the fucking road.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Rivers.
That's got to be a catch, bro.
And the defender all over
It's a
in that
fucking
time, but it's
stop.
going to lead to
It's
3rd
fucking
down.
black, bro.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
You're not running the blitz, so let's stop that. Maybe he might be coming, but he slot corner definitely not coming. Bro.
3rd and goal for Rivers. This will be caught at about the 5.
Fucking in the end
You
zone,
get
bro.
8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going
It's
to go
elite.
for it on
It's
4th and goal.
That's no bullshit. I low-key would not. This fucking stuff.
They'll try and run for it. And he is into
Next direction, baby.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
One more stop this
Extra
shit.
point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7.
I don't know if this mic is loud enough. Let me see if I can change it. Let's see. Nah. There we go. I should be ready.
Now after the Dicker field goal,
I'll turn it
he's
up.
back out, ready to send it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Dropped it. Let's go.
So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they
Yeah,
can get this game tied
I
up.
could run there.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Here's Jackson. Trying to improvise. Jackson.
Ball. Thank you.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And now an audible here into something else.
I didn't audible the shit, so what are you talking about? I think Javier could beat this nigga off for it. I'm going to cancel that because that looks dangerous as fuck. That should be fun.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. He's going to sling this deep
Stop.
field.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
My goodness. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Ravens
He got over there.
take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Hey, middle. No.
After the interception, here's
That's
Jackson.
do that. Come on, bro. We there in the backfield.
Complete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Fuck, give me that shit.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You get the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
Delson in motion. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
Come on, man. Shit ain't going nowhere.
May need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
I'm just worried about this fucking middle spot.
Here's Jackson to throw.
It's just all those even better.
For Dell here.
Let's go.
Connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Running.
You always think about picking up the first down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake.
Like, bro, how are you getting beat on that, bro?
First down. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or a big team
Not this time, this
in
minute,
college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
Again, Jackson.
Why are you going all the way through
There's
there?
again, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In motion right, Debo. To throw is Jackson.
The two, like, come on, man.
It's incomplete.
Give me the fucking ball.
Speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing is Jackson. That's complete to Dell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And he'll go underneath here to Evans. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. You. Cut.
Jackson steps away. And he just took that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Fucking bullshit ass interception. That ball gotta be over his fucking head on that street.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up. Fighting for the end zone.
Good fucking hit, Jalen. Jalen Ramsey's is a fucking dog.
His guys will get the football back.
Shout out to Jalen fucking Ramsey.
Defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure
Shout
out
out to Jalen fucking Ramsey, bro. A true fucking dog.
Following the fumble recovery, Rivers.
Jesus Christ.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's what we're doing. That's
You
fine.
could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up the defensive touchdown.
To throw is Rivers. He finds his man, complete. It's Lambert. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go.
We're not playing. Fuck
So
this.
many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions or
Man,
one.
man.
But as long as we're there at
I
the
test
catch
it out
and
real
get guys on the
fucking good,
ground,
You just
you
gotta
can
get a
live
fucking
with
food.
that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Rivers to throw it. And he takes a shot on the
Honestly, let's just take this shit and fucking. It's clearly listening.
That one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
It's fucking time. What a fucking snap the ball. No, okay. Good. Copy that.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
See if I can snap the ball next time.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Tyler, if you're watching this, I'm not fucking passing.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clemens. And this will go as a short gain on what will
That
be
run
the
should went for a lot longer, but I
this
liked.
first half.
Get ball back. Give him some fucking points.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You gotta get better completions on the fucking ball, bro.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he's
Okay, so hold on to the fucking ball.
Good coverage there by the kick team to bring
That should
that
be a good
return to an
first.
abrupt home.
Let's go that way.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to
Just
a lot
return,
of
man.
folks.
Okay, you're a fucking
Although not to
perfect.
my dad, he predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Flush to his right.
Hey,
And he's left with no option here but to
I should
throw
have
away.
took. Number 3.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision.
Yeah. You know what the fuck is fucking happening.
Throwing Rivers. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark.
22 high slots, bro.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced
22 high
first and
slots.
second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
I know you're fucking blitzing, bro. It's not fucking new. That's better than that. It's fucking.
Here's Rivers.
And nobody blocks it again. Shit's fucking naked, bro. Fucking block it. One nigga you supposed to fucking block.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
God damn, nigga. Like, that nigga there is not blitzing. Don't gotta worry about that. Even if he tries to fucking come off the edge, bro.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers.
Come on, nigga. Sadar.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
He's not running no crazy shit on fucking defense. Base ass cover 3.
A 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Trying to fucking faster nigga over there, bro.
Now Rivers. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Turner really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He finds his man, complete.
Yeah, baby, come back to the ball. Let's get it.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Let's go. One squads.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially.
Fucking corner just be sitting there. Like, bro.
That'll lead you into bigger errors.
Jackson now.
The nigga just want to run one way, and that's it. Don't throw that either. And then, of course,
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes
no
it
pressure.
inside the 40.
So, you know what?
And that one results in 35 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Now it's Jackson. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
He's got a guy on that, bro.
But he does take it all the way to the 2. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Jalen Ramsey can't knock that out, bro. He's just throwing out a spot.
Debo Samuel, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by a touchdown a moment ago. They're up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Down the right sideline. He may go. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
You're not past the line of scrimmage at all. You're going to step out of bounds. You know.
Just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Like, we're throwing fucking plays, bro. Throwing fucking plays.
And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
They're throwing fucking plays is what we're doing.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's got a man complete. Now he's loose again.
Oh, man, I think he sits up for a living. It's a fucking job.
A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
There's some fucking defense for once and fall.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time.
Thank you.
They
Take it off.
by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Flushed out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. To throw, Rivers. Throw left side complete. That's Lambert. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Rivers now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Now Rivers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Chargers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. 23 yards on the play. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And this one's incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And now another one thrown incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
You. No, we changed it. Report. Go ahead.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And Jackson throwing once more. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Lamar changing the look. Play action. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Ant. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
So with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Throwing, Rivers. And the Ravens pressure too much. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And I agree too.
Wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And they'll have a
First,
short
it's
field
okay.
to work with inside the 15 at the 13.
Nobody has to fucking block. Within the last 2 minutes.
The story of Icarus in mythology, that's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 2nd and 7. Rivers. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it's picked up by the... And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets it a little bit closer. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Ready with the dumbass fucking Thunderbirds.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toes of the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. Going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Rivers. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. 38 yards. And the Chargers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense. They're going, oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lambert. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round.
Playoff dubs. On to the next one.
That being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game.
We'll see you in Indy next round.
Bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles